I'm trying to make a short video with respect to my usage of the website called as FC Moto in purchasing an item from their website and shipping it all the way from Germany to here in Malaysia. There are mixed reactions about the usage of this particular site, whether it is shipping or customs clearance, but I'm here to share my positive story. If there are other users who is considering to purchase items from FC Moto and shipping it here in Malaysia, the process is extremely simple and seamless. I'm here to share my positive story. And one more thing, disclosure and disclaimer. This is not an advertisement for FC Moto. I'm not getting paid by FC Moto to do this particular video. This is purely out of a goodwill. Sharing more details about my experience. You can see that I placed the order on the 13th of June. These guys generate the invoice on the next day. Take into consideration between the time difference between Malaysia and Germany. I think it's absolutely okay. And you can see that I bought Alpinestars GP Force Airflow leather jacket, and it cost me 327 euros, which is already a discounted price. And on top of that, I got another 10% discount, which brought the price to 294 euros, plus a shipping of 25 euros. Total about 320 euros. That's what I cost. Now, sharing a little more information, you can see that my package was handed over to the shipping service provider on the very next day, which is the 14th, on the exact same date as I got the invoice. And in that email which I got this tracking number which I can use to track where they said that it is shipped using the DHL. And all the details what I have shared before, 294 euros, total cost of 320 euros. Okay, switching over to the other document, you can see that 14th of June, the shipment was packed and handed over to DHL, and there is activities every day or every other day. I'd said that on the 21st, the shipment is being prepared for air transport. 23rd, the shipment has departed on flight so and so, and on 24th, it reached Malaysia, which is a Saturday. And by 30th, the shipment reached my home. So within a span of 6 days, where weekend was included, I was able to clear the customs, and I was able to get the things delivered on my doorsteps. That's pretty good in my opinion. Now I'm going to switch over to some more information where I interacted with Post Malaysia, which is a local service provider that would provide some information to the users. Sharing some more information of my interaction with the local service provider Post Malaysia as well as customs. So I got a notification on my cell phone close to 24th that please interact with Post Malaysia for my package. So I went to the website from my cell phone and started looking in. So I initially looked at it, come back and check in another 2 working days, and I can use the DHL tracking number in order to track the parcel here with the Post Malaysia, which is extremely, I don't have to deal with a different tracking number at all. And I went back and checked with these guys in another couple of days, and they said that if you like us to arrange for the customs clearance, the following is the total amount including the tax and the service charges. That's I had to pay 212 ringgit, not euros, ringgit. And they said that if I pay, they will deliver the parcel to my doorstep. I decided to go ahead with it, primarily because I do not speak the language here very good, and going there and dealing with the customs when I'm not fluent in the language would be extremely challenging, so I decided to pay it. But if there is somebody who wanted to directly deal with the customs, you probably will not end up paying the agent-related charges and the other details. But for me, this was the easiest. I made the payment, and the next day when I checked that, it seems you have previously held by the customs. I have made the payment. It's all good. and it will be delivered back to me. And here is the receipt. And the receipt, the duty and the tax which I had to pay was 161 ringgit. That is the exact amount of duty if I had to pay. Since I decided to go ahead and pay the full amount, I don't want to deal with the customs myself directly. I had to pay an agent handling fee of 30 ringgit plus EDI of 18 ringgit, which is not a lot. So I ended up paying a total of 212 ringgit. But if there is somebody who would like to deal with the customs directly, I think they will only end up paying the duty, which I think is close to 10%, 10% of the cost of the goods. So this is all I had to do, and package was delivered on my doorstep, and it was extremely easy for me. So if there is anyone who is planning to make use of FC Moto to bring the product over to here in Malaysia, this is all which you have to do. Very easy and very seamless. And hopefully there are people out there who can make use of this particular information, and this will help somebody. There was a couple of reasons for me to look at FC Moto. Number one, the product was not really available here in Malaysia. So I had to rely on someone who is outside of Malaysia to get that product. So I decided to rely on the FC Moto. Number two, what I have observed going through various forums and whatnot, even if you choose to buy a product which is available here in Malaysia, you will end up paying lesser than the retail price what you pay here. Now that will include the shipment and the duties all put together. If you choose to import a particular product, you will end up paying lesser than the retail price. Don't think that you're going to make a steal out of it. It's not. It would be close to 100 or 200 ringgits lesser than the retail price what you pay here in Malaysia. But that saves you quite a lot of time and energy if you're into that kind of thing. But someone who is cost conscious and want to save that particular amount, it's pretty good. All you have to know is that you need to know the size and the type of the item which you're going to go for. That's all which you have to do, and you'll be all good. Hopefully this video will help someone who plan to buy items which is not available here in Malaysia but want to get it in Malaysia. Good luck.